If you're awake and watching, what the heck are you doing? Go back to bed.
Guys, free relief from divots? Should we? The answer is no.
Is it possible to be
How about this? I'll put
too early for golf?
D King.
This might be it.
It's not teed up and it's playing pretty damn good, actually.
Anyway, Lex is getting ready on the tee here, so we'll go over to him in just a moment. We'll get this 9 holes going. Shout out to anyone watching. Shout out to anyone watching on the replay. Hope you had a great holiday. Happy New Year's to you. All right. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Hey, what's up, Keith? He says, no such thing, broskies. I'm back. I don't know. It's pretty damn early. I was up late talking golf to my free fake golf coach. Morning, Lex. How are you?
Good, good. A little tired, little holiday hungover, ready to get back into some golfing here, actually.
Yep. Just have a nice, smooth, easy stream this morning. Kind of ease back into it, figure out how we do this again. It's feels like almost a whole week, so.
And I got wind today. I've got probably a 30-mile-per-hour headwind into my face here on this first tee shot. It's 135 yards. It would normally be a 9-iron. I think I got to take 6-iron today.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's a 6 or a 7. I just got to keep something low and get on the green here. All right, so without further ado, I think I'm going to get going.
All right.
Out to the right.
And we're off.
We're off. It's dry. I had enough club. But it is not on the green. And it was not a great swing, but it's okay. We're off without trouble.
Yep. Well, we kind of know these holes like the back of our hand, but just in case anyone new's watching, here's the flyover. This is what this hole looks like. We are playing the back 9. Play the back 9 in the morning, so hole number 10, par 3, 155 yards. Like you said, he's off to the right somewhere there. Well, I had a good holiday. Keith, you have a good holiday there? Lex, you have a good holiday?
Yeah, I had a great holiday. I got my golf balls.
Yep. Yep, Lex got
my much-needed golf balls.
Yeah, this is
I've got a theory.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I've got a theory about data usage. I checked on my Verizon, and I'm towards a new billing period. I'm in the new part of a billing period. And I wonder towards the end of a billing period if we like use up data and I get throttled.
Oh, that's right, Keith. You were in the Bahamas. God, how was that? That sounds nice. Was the weather good? It's crazy how the Bahamas are pretty damn close to where we're at. So we've had a little touch of weather the whole week. Nothing crazy, but yeah, you did.
Sit.
You floated right past us.
Fuck. Well, that was a really poor chip to start the day. Yeah, I got golf balls. I got some new Nikes, some Air Jordans.
Nice.
Golf shirt. Some lanterns for my garden. Some beard softener from Santa Claus. I don't know if Santa's telling me my beard's a little scratchy.
Interesting.
That was the line. I just needed to hit it. The wind is going to be moving the ball a lot out here.
Yeah, that's some serious wind out there. All right, first hole's
That's
down.
a bogey. That's a bogey.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, what's up, Barry? Barry says that wind is obnoxious. Yeah. We didn't get a chance to see Barry on stream because we had other people come into the tee time, so we didn't want to disrupt their round with our live streaming. But I imagine because Barry was out there and playing with Lex, and I imagine he got a little taste of that wind.
Yeah, it's even worse today. I should be sleeping in right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when duty calls.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to take it.
All right. Hole number 11, par 4, 385 yards. Pretty straightforward hole here. Not too much trouble. We'll see what the wind does for him, though.
And that wind is taking it right. Oh, no.
Well, luckily there's some fairway out there.
Yeah, but the wind really started taking it.
Yeah, let's see. I had a good holiday and got a couple golf shirts. Of course, got a new hard drive, replaced my 14-year-old HDD, and got a new SSD for the operating system, and computer is so far been flying like a champ. Today's kind of the test. We'll see if I have any sort of issues today on the stream, so hopefully no more computer crashes and all that nastiness, so that'll be nice. And yeah, the only thing that was a little disappointing was Christmas Day. Kind of one of my little traditions, or golf traditions I think some people do, is the golf course is of course closed, but normally you can just kind of go out there. And so I was all excited to go out and have a practice session at the short game area, but the way my course is built, they have a long driveway type thing because the clubhouse is like set in the middle of the complex, and so it's sort of like Augusta almost, with the big drive up, and they have a gate they can put up there, so they had a gate put up and it was fully closed, so you couldn't even go on property, which was a little sad that I didn't get out to get some short game practice on Christmas Day, because the weather was perfect.
Well, I don't know if you saw that ball ended up in the water.
Yep, I think we caught it there.
Today's going to be a real golf challenge, I feel.
Well, Barry says, keep it as low as the house level, so no fly day.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. I'm a high flight and ball.
Mm-hmm.
I think the ball I play is a high trajectory, and my shot shape's high trajectory. Got to keep it back in my stance today. All right, 9-iron. Just trying to drop one in the water, drop two, hitting three. Need to get this close. Not enough. Short. But it was a good looking attempt.
That's right, Keith. It is a special practice round. Christmas Day practice round. And they, yep, they denied me. And the other thing is I like to try to make a little short, right? I like to try to catch myself and all the other golf degenerates out on these holidays when you're not supposed to be at the golf course. You're supposed to be hanging out with family, but we're ditching our family and at the golf course instead, make a little short out of it. But so no go there, unfortunately.
It's a little wet out here. But it's nice. The weather has convinced everyone to stay inside today. The golf course is empty. I'm going to wait. Someone's driving into my field of vision here. They're just going to wait a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Keith. Keith says he was definitely the only one on Thanksgiving. It was closed. I walked. Yeah, that's usually like a thing you can do, you know. Your local public courses kind of just go out there. No one really cares. Holiday. You kind of just go hang out or whatever.
It's about giving back.
Right.
That was pretty good.
Good looking chip there.
Maybe the people at your golf course need to get visited by the three ghosts of golf Christmas past.
Yeah, the old dudes that work at my golf course are the fucking dead ghosts of Christmas past. They're all a bunch of geezers.
You gonna talk about news this morning? Talk about Scotty?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like, is it too early in the morning to hear Phil's bullshit? His QAnon,
No, it's never too early
Scotty
to hear your
Scheffler
bullshit.
truth or bullshit. I mean, we'll get
All right,
into
this
it
is for a 5.
if you guys want to.
I want to.
It doesn't make us any friends, but I'm gonna be vindicated in the long run, I think.
All right, for a 5. Just roll it. Just roll it. Just like to a little kid. There's just a little happy child there ready to receive the ball. That's a double bogey.
All right. Fun stuff. Scotty too hottie? Yeah, that's the headline. That is the headline there. Oops. All right. Well, we'll get into it. Go ahead and get ourselves some more unsubscribes when they listen to what I have to say, and then I piss them off about their next hero and the potential in my opinion, speculation only. Big caveats there. Big potential for a big scandal downfall. All right.
I've seen other people musing, you know, is this the next Tiger?
Have you? I'm not the only
yeah.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys didn't know, haven't seen, well, I like to do it this way. So, think about it this way, guys. You're talking to your relative or something. You're talking to your bro. And he's like, oh, how was your Christmas? And you're like, well, you know, everything was great, but, you know, it's just I was making dinner, you know, Christmas Day. And, you know, just had a little kitchen oopsie, you know, as one does, just totally normal. Really, really common. I had a kitchen oopsie, and I cut my hand on glass, and somehow I got glass shards so embedded into my palm that I need to go have hand surgery to get glass shards taken out of the palm of my hand. Cooking. Because that happens when you're cooking. Glass. All the way inside your hand. And what would you...
That's the story his camp put out.
And what would you do if someone told you that? Would you just accept that and go, yeah, of course, yeah, just... That's a normal cooking accident. That you broke some sort of broken glass all the way inside your hand. And you need to have surgery now.
He's rich. It was crystal. Crystal breaks different.
Okay. All right. Well, here, let's do our golf business here. So here's hole number 12, par 4, 411 yards. Straight out, decently sized fairway to hit. Got some bunkers guarding the green and don't want to go long because of the water, but otherwise, not too bad of a hole here.
Okay. I'm going to hit a golf shot. Oh, that's way down there. Down the center. Little chip and a putt.
Okay, so here was the news. Let's go. And what's up, Monkey? You're coming in at a weird time because I'm getting into my QAnon Scotty Scheffler truth or bullshit that I do.
Phil's red pilling right now.
Yep. So Scotty Scheffler injures right hand on a broken glass in Christmas dinner mishap and withdraws from the PGA Tour opener. So he pulled out of the Century here on like January 5th or whatever. And so his manager says Scotty sustained a puncture wound to the palm, and just, you gotta pay attention to the details, guys. It's all about details. Scotty sustained a puncture wound to the palm of his right hand from a broken glass. Small glass fragments remained in the palm, which required surgery. He should be told that he should be back to 100% in 3 to 4 weeks. Okay. Can anyone in chat for the rest of the class explain to me the two things that's kind of wrong about that little story there? There's two things that should note out there, and I'll give you a hint on one of them. He said cut his hand, the right palm of his hand, and Scotty's right-handed. Right? He's a right-handed golfer. Fairly positive he's just right-handed. Anyone ever spent any time in food service? Anyone do a lot of cooking that knows where I'm going with this? Why that's weird that the cut was on his right hand. He says, "Oh, it's positive. He's so religious. It's a stigmata type thing. He's got golf. he's got golf stigmata. That's exactly what it is."
Oh, that's funny. Well, I think because you might be suggesting that you hold the knife with your right hand, the sponge with your right hand. You're going to do all that stuff. If he broke a glass it was in his left hand and was doing something like this, you know, maybe.
All right. Yep.
There's no maybe. There's no maybe.
Yep. Thanks. That's it, Lex. You got the points.
Thank you. Let me hit this. 56 yards. Little thin, but I think it's going to work out okay. All right, center of the green.
Defensive wound. No, Keith. Hashtag protect Meredith. That's my new hashtags. Hashtag protect Meredith. So anyone to spend time in food service knows that the vast majority of food service injuries happening on the left hand, right? Because that's the hand. Right. Most people are right-handed. The right hand is holding the things. The left hand is the one that is where the cuts happen, right? So that's just like one thing. That's just kind of is strange. Makes it a little sus, just a little sussy. And then the other one is glass fragments all the way inside of his hand. All right, so imagine this, guys, because we've all had this, right? You got a, a glass cup or a glass bowl or something, a casserole dish, and oopsie, it falls on the kitchen floor and it breaks, right? And you go, oh, I'm lazy. I'm not going to do the thing I should, where I, get the broom and sweep it up, and I'm hand picking up the glass shards, and oh, whoops, I cut myself a little bit. And you get a little slice, right? You don't get glass shards all the way in the side of the palm of your hand, requiring surgery. Basically, what that's suggesting is that the hand, when this injury happened, that the hand was moving quickly, right? Like with speed and aggressive motion to embed the glass shards into the hand. You don't just get, glass shards don't just dig, they don't have arms and legs. They don't dig themselves into your hand of their own accord. Ooh, good putt.
Stop. The wind, I'm really trying to play the wind here. The wind was behind it, so.
Yeah, look at all those extra,
I got some work left.
A lot of extra rotations there.
Yeah. Damn it.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's an ouch.
All right. I was looking forward to...
I just ran it through the brake.
Pressing my
Missed it on the
button,
right side.
But it's a bogey.
God damn it, this bogey's all over me.
Got to get on the par train here. Yeah, he had a cup in his hand and like slammed his hand into the table with like a glass in his hand, or slammed a glass down on the table, right? He's got his whiskey in a little highball glass and went boom and slammed it for some reason.
Probably, something like that probably happened. So yeah, so to recap, the whole story's a little sussy. It's just, that's not the kind of thing that happens on Christmas Day when you're making dinner. You cut your left hand on a knife, right? Because you're carving a bird or prime rib, preparing vegetables, that kind of thing. That's right. Or maybe you get a little cut on your hand from some broken glass, but you don't get it embedded in. That's just, the whole thing's weird. So that's data point number 4. Let me go here.
On this case that Scheffler is a closet psychopath.
Yes, so that's the abstract here, is that Scotty is not, and you got to pay attention. Why are they pushing the good guy narrative? Why is that all you ever hear, right? Good guy, he's such a good guy. He's so humble, he's so modest.
Wholesome.
He's so wholesome, right? Like, why do you have to say that? You know, that's the old Shakespeare, methinks, you know, you doth protest too much thing, right? All right, let's check out the flyover here. Here's hole number 13, par 3, 186 yards. We'll see what the wind does on him here to see what he's going to hit.
The wind's coming across towards that water.
Oops.
I'm going to go ahead and hit a 9-iron and let it draw with the wind. Get some extra distance on it, 145. And see what happens here. This is a tough 145 shot. And I'd rather be short than long. Come on, wind. I'm a couple of feet from the hole.
All right.
Really great shot there. Looks good up there.
Word, Keith, word. All right, so anyway, just to recap, we have 4 data points now, if you guys haven't heard my little conspiracy theory. So data point 1, we have interviews from his golf coach from when he was a junior. And the golf coach said that when Scotty was young and he would not win in a tournament, that he would go back to the locker room, the changing room, and basically kind of destroy the place, like rip it apart a little bit in anger and frustration, and that he used to have a temper, but that he's gotten a lot better. So that's data point 1, is his own coach has said that he struggled with anger issues. Data point, oh, whoops. Phone call ended. Works. Data point 2 is the whole cop dragging incident, right? And I'm not pro cop, right? I'm not blindly biased of anything, but yeah, no, it's really a bad play to talk about this, Keith, because that's the entire golf community. So data point 2 is the whole cop dragging thing, and so people just go like, oh, this is BS. It's all BS. There's no way Scotty did any of this stuff. And they don't actually think about what they're suggesting, because the cop took photographs of his ripped up pants and also photographs of some like lesions on his like hand and his forearm from the dragging. And basically what you're suggesting is the cop is so corrupt and was so brazen that the cop literally on the scene in the moment, like ducked away into a bush, ripped up his own pants, and then injured himself to fake the photographs, which, okay, that could happen, but that's like a crazy thing to suggest and say that the cop's just 100% lying and went that far to fake it, right? So, yeah, it is a tough call. I know, Keith, I'm not pro cop or pro multimillionaire. It is a tough call, right? So, you know, you got to wonder. I think there's some truth, I think, to whatever happened there, right? I think Scotty was dismissive of the officer and something kind of happened there, right? So that's data point 2. We'll watch Lex's putt here. Oh, he missed it.
That's a par.
That's okay.
Yay!
Yep, first par of the day. Nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't know if you saw where my pitch mark was, but I was hole high, you know, just a couple feet outside the hole.
Oh, whoops.
It was close. Close to being an ace today. All right, so what's data point 3?
So just to finish this off, data point 3 is we've seen little glimmers on the course. So last year, we had some footage where he messed up a bunker shot and he got angry and he slammed his club into the bunker. And then the other one was, and was it a big tournament? I think it was maybe like US Open or something. But he missed a putt and he threw his putter up in the air. It wasn't crazy or nothing, but he was on the green and he threw his putter up in the air and he made no attempt to catch the putter as it came down. He just let it free fall onto the green, and it wasn't like he was close to the cup or anything like that, but you know, that's going to leave some indent marks on the putting surface, and, you know, not something you should be doing. So, you know, there's been little glimmers of something there on the golf course when he's frustrated. So that's data point 3. And now you've got this Christmas Day incident, right? So you got 4 little data points. And you just have to ask yourself, right, when you're looking at all this stuff, how many little coincidences are there going to be until we go, okay, you know, I'm going to just start putting the pieces together and just forget that it's what the media tells me, forget all the extraneous noise, and just go, let me imagine this was a buddy of mine where I am not predisposed to, like, give them all benefits of the doubt and just assess it for what it is.
It's going to go in the bunker, I think. Nope, over the bunker.
Yeah, it's a good shot there.
Yeah, it was a little DOD kind of action. Teed really low, keep it out of the wind. And I'm going to say, I don't care if Scotty's a hothead and you know, is a bad boy too, if he's an asshole. I don't like the hypocrisy of the public persona being this goody two-shoes when the real person's a piece of crap. Like, that disconnect is what bugs me, I suppose.
Yeah, no, and I don't really care, except that it's interesting to see if it is true, right? And I'm on to something here, that literally it's another like self-imposed
conspiracy. You can say conspiracy.
Well, it's not a conspiracy. It's just another self-imposed complete F-up by the entire kind of golf establishment world, right? Because they did this with Tiger, right? So Tiger's stuff was an open secret for like a decade about his off-the-course shenanigans, and they all chose to keep it quiet. They all knew about it, and they chose to never report on it. You can't tell me those golf journalists didn't know what was happening. And they all chose to not ever break a story like that for whatever their motivations are, the good of the game, stuff like that, right? And it became a big, big mistake because it built up into a massive thing and then created this whole scandal, right?
Well, you lose access. Oh, I caught the bunker.
Yeah.
You know, you do that, and then the team says, no, you can't, no more interviews with Tiger.
Yeah.
Right. You know, you want to say anything bad about Scotty? Well, you're not getting in an interview with him. You're not playing the scramble with him. There's no 2v2 with him. There's no content.
Yep. What's up, Jason? You're absolutely right. Yep. They did it with Mickelson for 30 years until everyone saw. Yeah, and it's like, and the thing is it's not, Mickelson's not a bad asshole. He's just like, right? He's like a guy that you probably wouldn't enjoy playing around with, right? He's got kind of a weird behavior, kind of a weird aura about like the chirping, the like supposed good-natured chirping is like, there's like a mean spirit underlying it.
All right, 2-iron, open facing it, getting it over this lip and out.
Oh, no. Can't say I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
All right, I'll get a different club.
That sounded like such a nice strike, too.
Yeah, I missed it by just a bit, but I don't think if I try to hit an iron, I got a 5-iron now.
Yeah, no, Lex is right, and you're 100% right too, Keith. It's there's too much money on the line. They want access. Yeah, but it's just, if it's true, it's going to bite them in the ass, right? And it's going to create another big scandal at some point.
All right, attempt 2, 5-iron. Oh, it's going into the next bunker. Don't go in there. All right, I think maybe I got in between them.
We got a little sand play this morning. Lex is making some sand castles.
Is Jason a new chatter? I don't.
Yep.
Name's not as familiar. Welcome, Jason.
Yeah, welcome, Jason. Yeah,
This is the morning round, which is a little more relaxed.
Yep.
A little less serious. We talk news. In the afternoon here at 2 o'clock, we're gonna play from the tips, and we play pretty serious. This one I'm allowed like 3-foot gimmies, and that's about it.
Yeah, what was that, a 2 hybrid that you tried to hit there initially?
Yeah, it was. I wanted the hybrid just because of the loft and the bounce on the bottom of the club out of the sand trap there. That bounce is going to really help it get out of the sand. But I just missed it. You know, I launched it a little too low, and so now I'm here in 3. Looks like we got some.
Sorry, go ahead.
Looks like great data today.
Yeah, signal quality's coming in good. Yeah, good question from Jason. What's the update recent number on your handicap?
9. My handicap is rising as I've been doing YouTube golf. I started at like a 7.6, and this is before I'm out of. They're redoing my 9.5. Short answer is 9.5. I'm currently at a 9.5. They're redoing my golf course though. One of the golf courses. There's 2 golf courses here. We're playing the west. The east is going under renovation. With that renovation is the driving range. So I haven't been able to go to a driving range for months. And that's been taking its toll on my game. All right, 123 yards. Pitching wedge is the normal stock one. I'm thinking I could hit a 9-iron here, or even an 8-iron with this wind. I'm going to float an 8. I got to attack this pin to try to make par. And I did not, but it's going to be okay. It's on the green, right distance, left-hand side.
Keith says he was once told, wood out of the bunker, wood for brains.
Yeah.
That's
it depends on the bunker.
That's got to be that's definitely some old golfer guy, old guy wisdom right there. These old guys, man,
yeah.
they love coming up with their little funny golf quips. I don't know how they do it. They got a real talent for their humorous and wisdom-laden golf limericks or whatever.
It comes with old age.
Yeah. Oh, Keith, yeah. Keith says, it's my understanding it was the only driving range in Florida. Very inconvenient.
Well, yeah. So there is another driving range I could go to. A buddy of mine who hits balls like I do. He says he spent $80 one day on golf balls. He went through 4 buckets. And when I'm at the range hitting balls, I'm going to hit 100 balls, 200 balls. And I just can't afford to go pay for all those. I already pay for all this golf. So, but the driving range opens in 7 days. And the new course. So we got a new course coming, which is super exciting. Keith, I don't know if you had heard about that. The other course is going to open.
Yeah, and I am getting just a tiny bit of feedback there on your end.
Okay.
Yeah, actually. I don't think I could hear it before, maybe because the wind was so loud.
the lav picking up the earbuds.
Yep.
I'll try to switch earbuds here. All right, I got to make this for a 5, right? 1 into the bunker, 2 into the bunker, 3 to there, 4 to here. This is for a 5. Come on, big putts. Whoops.
Ooh.
Whoops. Whoopsies.
Yeah, and looks like are you just being lazy this morning with the golfing glove?
No, I like it on.
You've gone back to keeping it on.
I know, I like it on.
Okay.
And I'll tell you the reason why in a second. And I think what I just have to do is practice with it on.
Ooh, no.
That's a 7.
Ooh, fun time,
And that's
guys.
what we do on the mornings, is we hit 7s.
It's a double bogey, but... Uh-oh.
You blowing me up?
What happened there? Why isn't it working?
All right, so here's the reason I want to leave the glove on. And
There it is.
Jason, if you're new to the channel, we're crowdsourcing my golf game a little bit. People are allowed to chirp and you know, suggest things that I should do different. Seems to be every golfer's favorite thing to do is to tell other golfers what to do different, especially golfers better than them. So Phil wants me to take my glove off, but I play so fast. Like I will often, it takes too long to sort of take it on and off. It's just more bullshit to deal with out here. And I kind of don't like dealing with more BS on the golf course. And if you practice with your glove on, then it's really all the same, right? This idea that you get so much more feel by not having a glove on, I just don't buy it.
Oh, shots across the bow. Jason says, well, you're definitely not better than me. Yeah.
What does he say? You're definitely not better than me?
Yeah, you get him, Jason. You get him. We need to humble this motherfucker. All right, let's
today
see.
I'm not shooting very well.
Yeah, we're not doing well today. All right, guys, let's check out hole number 15 here. One of the few holes on the golf course with no water. Relatively shorter par 3 as well, 165-ish. The green slopes severely back to front. Whoops. Forgot to turn my thing off. Jason says, LOL, just speaking truth. You keep speaking that truth, Jason. We love it.
No, if his handicap is lower, right? What's his handicap? If he's a 6 or a 5, yeah, he's better. And he's got a truthful handicap. I don't think my handicap is that accurate because of this course. This is the only course I play. So all my handicap rounds come from this place. I don't think it makes a very accurate cap. Pitching wedge. All right, it's on the green. Just rolled off just slightly.
To the back or the front?
But, in the front.
Okay.
The pin's in the front, so.
Well, anyway, if you're just joining, welcome, guys. You're watching McGolfin in the morning. This is kind of a chill stream. We just play 9 holes on the back 9. And I am the co-host, Phil McGuffin, in the broadcast booth. And Lex is your golfer, Lex McGuffin. And, yeah, I don't know who would be chirping you, Keith. Keith says he got a chirp on his putting the other day. And he says, I know my short game is solid. Yeah, I thought... you got good putting, Keith. I don't know who's chirping you. He says, you miss one 25-foot putt, and suddenly everyone is an expert. Yep, and Jason says he's a 3.2, but I live in upstate New York, so I'm looking at snow right now.
Yeah, and a 3.2 on rye, right? I'd like to see you play to that on Bermuda.
Oh, shots.
That's my chirp. That's my chirp back. But a 3.2 is a good player. And you know he's a good player because he says 3.2 and not 3, not 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3.2. Right.
Yep.
But yeah, so Jason, I started at 7.6 when I started first live streaming, and now I'm at a 9.5. A lot of that has to do with putting. The conditions this last month have been pretty brutal. I'm going to putt this. Wish me luck. See, most of my feel comes from my right index finger anyway. Like, that's where I feel the whole thing. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're not putting well with it on, so I'll take it off. See if that helps. I shot a 37 yesterday and a 37 the day before without cameras.
Good putt there.
You guys make me nervous. You make me nervous out there in chat.
In the world of live streaming golf, YouTube, you know what, guys, we call that? We call that a good par.
As Phil was saying, this is the morning chill stream. We talked about some news. If he's got some other news, we could talk about it. Sometimes we do chat caddies where someone like yourself, Jason, will get to tell me the right clubs to hit. One of my biggest issues is having my head up my ass and picking wrong clubs, making dumb plays. So that's a fun game we play. And I generally shoot better when I have a caddy.
Well, Jason's got a good point. He says, I never wanted to see someone make a putt more than that with the glove off. You did make that somewhat difficult putt there with the glove off, so something to think about.
Yeah, I'm sure that one data point is why don't we hit all the clubs with no glove?
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
why use gloves at all?
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think Freddie Couples uses a glove.
Well, he doesn't.
He's a major winner. All right, let's see. What do we got? Hole 16 here. Par 4, 399 yards. Got a little dog leg to the left, and if you don't have a well-placed tee shot, this can be a very tricky approach. You see all that danger guarding that relatively small green out there, guys.
And again, this is the morning chill stream, so I'm playing more forward tees. It's only 3:30 from where I'm at. So I'm playing this course short as shit today. Need some confidence boosting. All right, straight out the middle.
All right, good shot.
Yep, right where we needed to be.
Oh, this is fun. We got new chatter. SNI, he says, or she, I don't know your gender, says, I just started golfing yesterday. Any tips? Ooh, flood them with tips, chat. Flood them with tips.
I'm going to say...
Thanks. So, well, real fast, Jason says, hit them good off to work. I like this live stream. Good stuff. Hope it grows for you. Thanks, Jason. Yeah.
Thanks, Jason.
I'll be a little thirsty for a like and subscribe if you don't mind. We appreciate it. But, yeah, tell your friends. Sorry, Lex, go ahead. Give him his tips.
My tip would be learn to hit a pitching wedge first, or a 7-iron. Don't swing any club but a 7-iron, and learn how to hit a 7-iron well. And then worry about the other clubs.
And I'm going to say...
7-iron and putter. Those are the only two clubs you need.
Yep, I'd say
when
that's...
you're beginning.
Yep, that's... Oh, thanks, Jason. Much appreciated. I would say don't touch a club and immediately go book a golf lessons, at least like 2 or 3, and spend. You have to get it's not a sunk cost foul. It's a mental
just
thing.
Starting out too,
right? As you go like this is a mistake everyone makes with like mute. Like you get your
Phil, you still there?
The phone call.
No.
Yeah. So this is something parents a lot of make a mistake.
The phone's just resetting itself.
Okay. Hey, what's up, South Canada? We are in South Florida. If you guys have any various basic questions, there should be a thingamajobber for it like that. That'll tell you where we're at. But like in music, a lot of times we're like, oh, well, you know, we're not going to invest a lot because we don't know if the kid's going to, you know, keep doing the music or whatever. So like, I know at least for like guitar, right? They'll go and they'll buy like a substandard guitar, right? And really you got to go, okay, well, we got to spend the money and get them a good guitar, because if the guitar sucks, they're just not going to enjoy it. And that really can be an honest thing, right? So you got to just go like, you know what? All right, I'm going to do this golf thing and I'm going to do it right. And it seems crazy, but you will be cheaper in the long run, right? To spend the money up front to get the lessons so that you're enjoying it. And right, you'll make your money back in not losing balls on the golf course if you spend the money up front to get lessons first, so that you understand some course management and how to get around the golf course, and all that sort of stuff. You just go in haphazardly, you're going to spend more money in the long run. You will.
75 yards, 56-degree wedge. All right, I got a putt.
Yeah, and that's definitely true. Keith says play forward tees until you can at least break 100. Yep, don't let your buddies feel like they're emasculating you because you're brand new and you're playing forward. I was actually talking to my golf coach about this last night, about how he's noticed it seems like back in the day, right, like 10, 15 years ago, it was just normal. Everyone would be at the white tees, and like everyone's moved back to the blue tees now. And, you know, like my little theory is just that, like, if you notice in any random group of foursome, there's always like one guy that's pretty good. And so that guy's back at the blue tees. And I think all of his male buddies now feel kind of pressured to like go back and hit a tee, the back tees where they shouldn't be, because he's doing it.
That's so true.
Yeah. So I think, you know, you just got to accept and go, look, I'm learning, you know, I'm still figuring this game out. But have fun with it, SNI. Welcome. It's, you're going to get addicted. Just be prepared.
Oh, and learn to chip. I would say that's the other thing. Learn to chip.
Yep, learn to chip.
There's nothing more frustrating than going back and forth across screens. If you can hit the ball, you know, 150 yards, like, you can get on most greens in 3. All right. Will he sink one today? See, it just
Yep.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
It turns into a whole thing.
I hear you on that.
Too hard.
You didn't really.
Damn it.
Hey, later,
barely...
Keith. He says he's got to get off the ship. Enjoy the Bahamas, Keith.
See ya.
Or I guess he's back. I think he said earlier he said he was boating past the bridge in Baltimore that collapsed. Ooh. Oosh. Ooh.
Shit, Keith, drive up to Palm Beach Gardens. Come play golf with me.
No, I think he's already way north of us. All right. Was that a double bogey?
No, single bogey.
Single bogey. All right.
I wasn't really trying as much as I should on that last 4-footer.
Yep.
Hey, just an operational note. The blue phone reset on me, and when it resets, it loses the speedify because I'm in a stream currently. It won't rebond with the other phone.
Gotcha.
So I'm down to one phone and a Starlink right now.
Okay. Well, data still seems good.
Okay.
Let's see. And I got to step away here after you hit this next tee shot and get a little more coffee. Let's see. Barry's asking, would Phil and Lex recommend par 3 courses?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'd say yes. Don't expect to shoot better. Par 3s, in my opinion, are harder, but right. I think scoring average would bear that out even with tour pros. But yeah, par 3 courses are just fun, and you know, obviously figuring out the driver is huge. And so if you haven't figured out how to reliably get in the fairway, you know, playing on a longer-ish course could be very frustrating if you're new. So par 3 courses, yeah, that could be fun. And South Canada says course management is king. Those hero shots can stay in the bag till you have it in the bag. Yep, definitely. Course management. You're going to enjoy the game much more if you understand how to get around a course and not put yourself in bad spots. And SNI's asking, how do I get power in my shot? Is it more about form or power to hit it far?
Form. Power comes from swinging fast and having lag. Also, some of the technical aspects of the game. You got to hit up on the ball. There's certain things you got to do to get the ball to go further. I'm going to hit this and get off this tee box here.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to run the flyover real fast here. Second par 5 on this back 9, 490 yards. It's a little bit of a hallway of a tee shot. You got to be very accurate if you want to attack this green in 2, because you can see there's a little river protecting a relatively small green. Whoops. Oops.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to step away for a moment while he drives to his ball, and real fast, something to mull over, because I'm going to have a contrarian opinion when I come back. But South Canada says, I'd play a $1,000 match with you. You choose power, I'll play with tempo. Winner takes all. I have some thoughts on that. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, I don't gamble. If you were a similar handicap to me, I take you to the back tees, and we play the tip somewhere.
And I think he means the royal we. I don't know if he specifically means you, but yeah, just so you know.
Okay, but still, with the power, I'll take you to the back tees. You'll see with this one. You know, I'm on. You saw the flyover. The power is going to get me to super close here. All right, now I'm playing from the forward men's tees. But I'll give you the distance we have left. And this is where power comes in. So I got 84 yards left on a par 5. That ball probably went, well, let's find out. From the white tees, it is 424. Yeah, 424 from those tees, and I had 86 left, so 350 maybe, 340. All right, that's a hell of a shot right there. 340 at sea level. $85 yards. I had some wind behind my back. Might have even got cart path help. But we are 340 yards in the fairway. So Power. Power. All right, I can hear that echo. Let me see if I can't fix that. The other thing that will make you a good golfer is really learning what the environment's going to do, how things are going to come out of grass. Right now, the wind's coming behind me, which helped me on that drive. But now on this sand wedge shot, the wind is going to hurt me. It's going to take spin off the ball, and wind into your back with a sand wedge shot. You want to play it short. It's going to roll up. Okay, we're pretty close. Eagle watch.
All right, guys, I am back. And, well, you hit your drive all the way to there?
Yeah, it was 340.
Damn. All right.
I crushed the shit out of it.
Nice. So SNI says, how do I practice my swing since I'm in Canada and it's winter and I don't have anywhere to practice? Well, you know, I would say to that, one of the things is you know, one of the truisms in golf swing instruction or whatever is to segment the different parts of your swing, and you start off, and this again goes back to, you know, if you've ever learned an instrument, it's the same theory of learning, right? And so like a musician, like a piano player, right, you put the tempo really, really slow to start off and make sure you can play your little piece you're working on very accurately at a slow tempo and slowly work up. So you can just do poses right in your house. And then, yeah, someone said mirror. Yeah, Monkey 100% says use a mirror or video. Definitely a mirror is a fantastic thing to do. You gotta kind of record yourself. And that's something else too, right? There's more and more golf coaches that offer online, so you can send them video or do like FaceTime calls, whatever, to get an experienced coach to look and help you.
I'm going to say a rope. You could look up the rope drill and get a nice thick rope and learn to swing that rope. And when you can swing a rope and hit the bottom with a rope, a golf club's a piece of cake.
Has a chance.
Eagle.
Oh, wrong one. Boom. God, I never get to use the eagle one.
On the morning stream we do.
Yep. Caca. Let's see. So, and I'm with you 100% Canada about everything you're saying there. But here's my fun little contrarian opinion. So then this is my big recommendation as it relates to power in the swing. If you have the money, I would recommend getting the stack system. Basically, it's a speed training system. And in essence, what it is it's like it's a golf club. There's no golf head on it. There's no club on it. It's got weights, and it's a little program. And basically, the idea is it's sort of like lifting weights. And the essential concept is you just try to swing as hard as you can to increase your spin speed. And this is kind of the new science, whether you believe it or not, the new kind of theory, right? And there's a lot of like bio whatever stuff that I'm at a loss to explain properly. You'd have to go look into it. But to kind of TLDR it down into a thing, it's basically this idea that when you swing as hard as you can, your body, your natural athleticism will figure out on its own the most efficient swing path. And so it'll actually, you'll just start to swing better by trying to swing as hard as you can. And if you can get a launch monitor, right, there's some cheaper ones that are decently reliable. You'll literally see that your swing speed will start to increase, right? And so I would say that that's kind of the number one issue that I see a lot on the golf course, right, is guys who are, and they shouldn't be, right? They may say it's mobility and age, and it really isn't, but you'll see guys who have decent enough swings, and they get the club face square on, you know, they get the ball square on the club face off the tee, but they're swinging at like 50 miles per hour, right? And they realistically could be up at like the 90s. So if you're really serious, I would check out the, you know, the speed training stuff, the stack system.
Oh God. Well, I didn't lose it.
Okay. Is it a little short of that bunker out there, maybe?
No, it's over the bunker, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a wonky lie.
All right, and here's what the final hole looks like. It's par 4, 383. This is why he didn't take a driver off the tee, because if he does, he'll smash it into that water on both the right and the left. So you got a little forced carry into the green, but got a nice generous landing zone there, so not too scary of a shot.
Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us this morning. Thanks to the newbies.
Yep. Yeah, and what's up, Andrew? Sorry.
Thanks for subbing, guys.
Saw you come in there. What's up? Good morning, Andrew. That's Andrew C. We got an Andrew G, I believe, too. We got two Andrews.
Oh. Yeah, we got Andrew G.
Yep. Yep, and as Andrew says, he says, as a legend once said, grip it and rip it.
The takeaway, I think, is there's a lot of different ways you can hit the golf ball. And there's only one right way.
Yep.
I think you should be putting, making like 6-foot putts on your carpet in Canada right now, and just nailing putting. If you nail putting, you know, the rest of the game will get pretty easy. I learned to hit the ball instead of putt, and so I have huge putting woes. I can step up to this 9-iron and feel pretty confident. But then putting is a whole different story. So I don't know. It's a big game. There's a lot to focus on. You know, pick one thing at a time, get better at that, then pick the next thing. I guess he asked specifically about swing advice, though. All right, 9-iron. Oh, back of the green. But it's on the green. We're putting. Rain's coming in a little bit.
All right, and we're supposed to do some golf news. Didn't have too much for this morning, but for those of you who pay attention to pro golf, we'll just put this up just so you know. There's here's your little list of what the majors and the other important tournaments are for this year. So obviously players is at TPC and Augusta is the Masters, but the PGA is going to be played at Quail Hollow in North Carolina. The U.S. Open, June 12th to the 15th, is going to be at Oakmont in Pennsylvania. And the British Open, sorry, British people, I'm not calling it the Open. I'm still calling it the British Open, is at Royal Portrush in Northern Ireland. And then the Tour Championship is going to be at East Lake. And they're going to play the Ryder Cup this year at Bethpage Black. So that's going to be fun. So a little golf info for you there.
Dirty ball. Phil, can you say something for me?
Something.
Okay, thank you. I just wasn't sure if I lost you on audio yet.
I'm checking my scorecard.
All right. Just get it close. Aussie says just get it close. Fuck me, I suck at this game. Okay. For a 4. All right, that's 5.
All right, nothing like a nice, pretty bogey to end the round.
Dude, these conditions are brutal today.
Hey, what's up, Phil? We got Phil Dolan. He says, second time I've showed up on the last hole. Time zones. Yeah. Well, this is the early one. We don't expect a ton of watchers. Let's see. In red 4 on 16. Oh, yep. Thank you. Yep. We got so I got so invested thinking about advice for new golfers because we had SNI in chat asking about tips because he's brand new to golf. I wasn't paying attention to the scorecard. Yeah, and Keith, Keith, you naughty boy, you're getting your golf practice on the government's dime, huh? Damn teachers. Yep, but you're watching McGolfin in the Morning, presented by Sliceator, Slice Venadol Golfadone. Ask your doctor if once a day Sliceator is right for you. Isn't it time you cure your slice? We play the back 9. We only play 9 holes in the morning, and then in the afternoon we'll be back this afternoon, weather permitting. You can see it's getting a little rough out there. If there's rain, we can't stream because the moisture will damage our streaming equipment. But we are planning to be out, I think, around 2:10, 2:15-ish or so this afternoon for the full 18 and do the full show.
Yep.
Yep. No, you're smart,
What
Keith.
I shoot there.
That's what you got to do, dude. You gotta sneak in your practice in creative ways.
What I shoot on that round?
I got you down for a 40, if that's
40.
correct.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's not terrible. I mean, we had lots of shit putts out there. That eagle helped.
Although I think it should be a 42, just looking at the over par. Someone gave me a good tip about
yeah, that
just
sounds about right.
Count up how many strokes over par, and then compare that to par.
All right, you want to close it out, and we'll be back at 2 o'clock.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming along today. Yep. Wind was a challenging one today, and obviously we had basically a full week off because of the Christmas holiday, so we're still easing back into it. Me on my end with the streaming part, and Lex with the golfing. So, yeah, not expecting some miracle round this morning. It's not how that goes.
No, but 9 holes inside of 70 minutes. Nice quick pace. Decent score. We got, an exciting eagle. So it was a good round.
Yep.
We got some new chatters in there today. So
Yeah.
all in all, I think really great stream, good round.
Yep. Everyone else is saying 42 is in the conditions are good. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us today. Thanks, for all the new faces in chat. Good to see you. Hope you guys stick around. Come back to watch a little more live golf. We are America's #1 daily golf live stream because we are America's only daily golf live stream. And so if you're wondering, oh, this picture looks so good, it looks like a YouTube video. This isn't live. No, it is live. I'm talking to you right now. So there you go. All right. We'll call it there.
And so we're back at 2 o'clock today.
Yep.
And then tomorrow, I believe, well, we'll have to look at the schedule. We'll talk about the schedule. I'll post the schedule or something. I'll make a community post. But I think tomorrow, there's another AM. If you guys are AM watchers, I think Tuesday AM I'm playing. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, and I didn't run any of our totally legitimate totally legitimate commercials. So we're going to send you off with a little commercial break here so I can pay some bills.
Curing your slice off the tee is important. You got a golf lesson? Good. You got a driver fitting? Good. But you still need to hit it straighter. Now what do? Talk to your doctor today and find out if Slisator is right for you. In a double-blind study, Slisator was shown to reduce slices off the tee by 3% versus a placebo. Don't take Slisator if you also suffer from putting yips, as this may worsen symptoms. Golfers who drink on the course shouldn't take Slisator, as it may cause immediate liver failure. Golfers who suffer with depression should not take Slisator, as it may lead to suicide. Golfers who suffer from on-course anger issues should also not take Slisator, as it may cause murder. Talk to your doctor about any other golf training aids you may be using, or if you experience any duffed or snap hook shots, as this may be signs of serious side effects. Once daily Slisator. Isn't it time you cure your slice?
All right, guys, that's the stream. See you guys later. See you this afternoon if you're back. We appreciate you. Get your practice in. Do what Keith does. Find a spare piece of carpet. Bring your golf club to work. Bring your putter to work. Get some putting practice in during your downtime at work. Your boss won't mind. It's totally fine. All right, guys. Have a great one.